Greetings everyone. I'm making video about the traditional view on human consciousness, and the traditional view on human consciousness entails that your consciousness comes from your ancestors. And in my previous video, I talked about the this habit of a man to look at women's feet. During summer, when women are wearing one of these, you look at her feet. You can't help it. And our southern neighbor had this tradition to make their woman's leg small, using method of a foot binding. And this is cruel. This is wrong. But this habit is in a fairy tale that is called Cinderella. Cinderella has a very small legs, and she's a very good household girl, and she gets the prince. And of course, her sisters had these big feet, and of course her sister will get a less prize because they have a big feet. Maybe they will get a monster, mongrel, or a Mongol. So why these Mongols like women with the big feet? First, here in Mongolia we don't had these high heels. This idea that a woman is sexy when her legs are small is inside your consciousness. That is why you people created these high heels. When a woman is simply standing, her leg will be like this. But if she wears a high heel, her leg will be smaller. So she is standing on some small area, and when you are looking at her leg, she has a small feet, and it seems you like it. And of course, most men will say that woman on a high heel is a sexy. So this is a habit. This is a strange habit. And in my previous video, I used the word hobbit. And hobbit, habit, and rabbit is a related words, and it has a similar design. And everyone knows what is a hobbit. A habit and a rabbit. What is a hobbit? Hobbit is Tolkien's invented word, and this word means a hole dweller. And of course, rabbits also are hole dwellers, and they live in a hole. So if you look at this history of Mongolian gear, I find some important parts. And most interesting discovery was the remains of Erlik, belong back to 4000 BC. That Erlik was found 7 kilometers to the southeast of from old Tamsyk Bodok village. Russian and Mongolian archaeologists excavated that remain and found stone crapper, bone knife, and 7 ankle bones of horses belong to New Stone Age. They found many things, etc., etc., and also they found 7 ankle bones of horses. Why it is why these ancient people keeping these ankle bones? Why they think that ankle bone is special, and why it is ankle bones of horses, and why there must be 7? And number 7 in this Asian zodiac is a horse, and of course ankle bone is very important for Mongols, and it has some spiritual quality. So of course this scientist, people with a big brain will not give a big attention to this, because it is something that is related with religion and faith. So they also found ankle bones, bones of birds, broken vase, and milestone, and remains of wheat. Remains of wheat, which was found in that Erlik, became an evidence to prove that people who lived in eastern Mongolian steppes had possessed farming. I mean, back to 4000 BC, there was a farming, there was a horses, and what is this Erlik thing? It is almost 10,000 years ago, Turkic people, Manchu, Hamnikan, and Mongols had the same language, that is called Altay, and same traditions, same methods for hunting and food making. And you know, in the ancient times, there was a world of animals. There was a world of, you know, animal worship. I mean, nowadays we have these, you know, flowers, pandals, you know, vegetarian decorations. It is all, you know, it's all is influence from our southern neighbors, and it is an influence from, you know, Buddhism. But in old times, there was a, you know, animal worshippers. There was this, you know, images of fish, creatures with horns, deers, swans, tigers, and you know, animals. And these animal worshippers created this zodiac. And you know, number 4 is a rabbit. And rabbit is in the east, and cock or rooster is in the west. West, or this strong arm, is a you know, place for a man, a heart, and east is a place for a woman. And of course, these rabbits live in holes, and these holes are called Erlik. And you know, when you are, you know, visiting some, in the ancient time, if you are visiting someone's hole, you will say, is there anybody at home, at home? And of course, this hostess, the ruler of this hole, will come out and will say, hey, come in, come in. And of course, every woman has this hole, and man is after these holes. And you know, that is why, you know, this you know, woman is something that is related to the rabbit. And when you look at the rabbit has a big feet. And this you know, this belief that, you know, you must search for a woman with a big feet, or this Mongols like woman with the big feet, is rumors, and this rumors is somehow related with the zodiac. And I guess nowadays no one is, you know, practicing this strange thing, and you know, people like when a woman is wearing their high heels, and if a woman's feet is, you know, this small on the high heels, it's, you know, sexy and it's good. Also, you know, this waist is a man's side, and this there we have, you know, this cock or rooster. And sometimes I wanted, you know, to ask other Mongols, what the hell we, you know, act like this cock? Why the hell we act like these chickens? I mean, Mongols climb up to a mountain and start to say hail towards the sun. I mean, something like that. And you know, this sun worship, when you ask about this sun worship and thing, they say that it is not something that is related with the you know, zodiac. This is not something that is related with the Buddhism. It is our ancient faith, it is our ancient tradition, and it is our ancient habit. there's a famous Mongolian saying, "Sursan zang sorar bokhwe," meaning you can't tie, you can't ban, this habit. And every nation, every country, every this ethnicity has this own strange habit. And this Mongol name for this habit is zang sortol, or zang avir, or it's a zang shil. And it is said this almost 10,000 years ago, Turkic and Mongolian people had the same language, and this word zang used in Altay Republic as a faith. They call their faith as ak jang, but here in Mongolia, word zang is used as a habit or customs. It is a zangshil, meaning a tradition. So Mongols act like this, chickens climb up to a mountain and say hail towards sun. And when I point out this thing, they are like, no, we are not following this zodiac thing. Well, that's pretty much for today, and thanks for watching.